Okay, I think that's enough work for a hump day. It's early yet. Y'all still got some time to put some work in for this work week. Okay, thank you guys for showing up. Let me remove this, make sure you can hear me. Let me see, do I? Yes, you can. I see my little thing moving back and forth. I'd like to say good morning to everyone who came to join me this morning. Annie, I have not seen you in like forever. Terry East, who is imparting some wisdom on us. Every so often there are new words added to the Webster dictionary. So Terry East is giving us a new phrase of the day, Heidi Fly. The definition is to lose, to have suffered great loss, to owe depreciation of said net income, to be Heidi Fly. That is what Heidi Fly means, and we're going to talk about it. Good morning, Auntie Donna and Renee. A view is a view, Lordy. Hey, everyone. I am in and out, but listening. Okay, thank you, of you. I appreciate. But of you, you didn't say if you took the poll though. Good morning, M. Renee. Wait a minute, view. What? Don't do it to us, view. Please don't do it to us, view. Hey, Auntie Donna. Okay, you're waiting to go home. Renee is at work, getting ready to get off and go home. Okay, Miss 313 Freedom Fighter, good morning to you. Yatanya Jones, good morning. Let me see who else I have. Nessa A, Miss Vegas. Thank you guys for being here. Foot Soldier, good morning to you as well. As always, good to see you guys. Angela T. White, I don't hit links. Hey, beautifuls, you're listening. Thank you. Hey, Brick Girl Haley. Good morning, Miss T Velocity. Hello, Cheryl Burnett. It is so good to see you. I don't know if anybody caught, um, any of you were in Deanna Irving's chat last night. I was about to set up my live and I looked and I was like, Deanna Irving asking if somebody up. I was like, and I went over there. Thank you for sharing it. This cat eats too much. Thank you for sharing, Miss T Velocity. I appreciate the share. Love Love Chicken, good morning to you. Room Shaker, good morning to you. Room Shaker, that picture that I use, I know you want that picture, but that picture, I don't feel comfortable letting that picture out because it's not my creation. A lot of my AI pictures are generated by Palm Reader on LSA, and she, excuse me, she generates the pictures, and then plus she adds a lot of her own time and artwork in it. So yeah, that's why I don't like kind of share them openly or anything like that. So I'm just letting you know. Rasta baby, good morning to you. Uh, Lisa Monet, good morning. So Jake Smith, Jake from State Farm. Hello, Madam Scorpio. You didn't give me the picture. Okay. As soon as I saw you, I knew you were going to ask me. So I explained why I didn't give you the picture. Hello, Brown Sugar 74, the real K Fit. Good morning. Truth and Reason. Thank you for being here. It's not like it's just AI. Well, it's not. It's she puts a lot of her own artistic flick splash on the pictures as well. So I kind of want to respect that and not just, you know, tell everybody takes it because a lot of these things are, per my request, and she takes time out of her day to really do a good job on these pictures. And you know I wouldn't be able to make you guys laugh at half of the crazy stuff that I say without her. So I want to respect that. Hello, Chef Outspoken. Good morning, Miss Toby. Cooking and listening. Miss Toby, quit lying. Miss Toby, you don't do your laundry, so I know damn well you ain't cooking. Miss Toby, what are you waiting on Uber Eats? What you mean you cooking and eating? What you making some coffee, Miss Toby? I know you ain't cooking, Miss Toby. Hockey puck. Hockey puck makes Miss Toby, you're not cooking. That sounds like hockey cock. Cooking? I don't think Miss Toby cooks. I am cooking. Okay, Miss Toby, I give it to you. Okay, if you insist. Okay, we'll go along with you. Wink, wink. Miss Toby's cooking, you guys. Eggs and now, wait a minute. Now you're gone too far. You have gone too far. Now, pretty soon you're gonna tell me it's not the box pancake batter too. You're gonna tell me you made the pancake batter from scratch. If you wanna, you got to keep a lie simple, and then it's more believable, Miss Toby. Well, you better hurry up before greedy Mike. Is it Mike Lewis coming here asking, would you cook Ronnie Q? Mike Lewis is always trying to figure out what somebody cooked. I ain't mad at him. Where you at, Mike Lewis? I ain't see you this morning. And I'm I'm making ice. I think you mean ice mocha. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you grew the coffee bean from a seed and all of that as well. I know you are making some fresh squeezed orange juice to go along with the even ice mocha. I see it all. I bet you have on your what was her name? Donna Reed apron, and you're prancing around the house in your fluffy dress and your 1950 heels and your hair coiffed. I see it all, Miss Toby. I definitely see it happening. Okay. Good morning, Jill's Comfort Zone. As a matter of fact, um, I was over at Sir King's yesterday. Uh, I don't see a mod in here as of yet, but if I have a mod here, can you drop? I'll drop Sir King's. I can do it. There is me. I have abilities. I have abilities. I can drop it for you. Like, why be so lazy? I was over at Sir King's yesterday, and he said something interesting. Wait a minute. I can't find his page. He has like a lot of eyes in his. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can still find it under the Tofu Alley name because it's not coming up. Okay, let me see. Yeah, there it is. Oh, he has a lot of G's behind it. Okay, so yesterday he did a live and he was, talking about the goings on the YouTube street. But he said something that was quite interesting to me. He was talking about by the end of this calendar year, Tesla. What's the guy over Tesla? What is the guy over Tesla? Oh my God! Wait a minute. By the end of the year, they're talking about having an actual robot that people are going to be able to buy in their homes. Why do I have Steve Jobs on my mind and I know it's not Steve Jobs? What is the guy who's over Tesla? Elon Musk. Thank you, Fedora. Yes, they're talking about having a Tesla. Thank you, very Carrie. Not a Tesla, a robot you're going to be able to buy for your home. I found that quite interesting. Oh, thank you, Love Bug, too. I didn't see you said it first. I was just I'm like, why, Nene Goat? Thank you. Why is Tesla in my head? I mean, why is Steve Jobs in my head? So I was watching a movie the other night, and somebody was standing at the kitchen and they were making coffee, and And then, the people came in from the home and they were sitting down talking about the mystery, the murder mystery. And they had a robot. And it was like also natural. And so when Sir King said that yesterday, I always see, if you watch the latest movies, it seems like a lot of times they're, really trying to set you up and get you comfortable with the new trends that are going on. So the Jetsons has been doing it for so long. I wonder when we're gonna start. Our cars are gonna start flying. It seems like we'd be flying. We'd have flying cars now, and we'd be, dodging cars. We'd be dodging flying cars like George Jetson by now. And but unfortunately, we haven't advanced to that point in the game. So I wonder when. I mean, we have drones, it seems like we may be on our way, but it seems like they really need to pick up the pace of us getting in those flying cars. Right now, the best we have is trying to avoid food junkie on the Georgia highway. So, I think they need to get these flying cars going and we'll be all good. Okay, so Jackson Street, thank you for being here. YouTube cameras, the hood table. The hood table. I want to talk about the hood tables. Nene Goat, thank you for being here. T. Evans, good morning to you. Very Carey, thank you and good morning to you. Okay, thank you, Very Carey. Very Carey says she can't read the chat right now. She'll be right back. Hey, Rasta baby. Okay, so if you guys haven't, Cheryl Burnett, I think I did talk to you. Okay, if you guys have not watched uh, the Hood Table, I'm going to drop the Hood Table link in here for you as well. Because yesterday, the Hood Table did her live, and then she came back with another live that was really, really interesting. Okay, so a lot of you guys may not be familiar with Heidi Fly. Put a one in the chat if you are not familiar with Heidi Fly. Okay, just if you're not familiar with Heidi Fly. So the Hood Table came back and she did a report on a court case that was settled. I forget what date it was settled. I think it was settled sometime in May. But she did a report on court case that was settled between Heidi Fly and Ty, who Sean Bradley worked with on the producer of the show. So Okay, I've been back all that time. I explained everything that happened, and I hadn't added myself to the show. Oh my God, I'm discombobulated. Something, my internet blinked out on me. I thank you guys for still being here, and I was about to drop the link for the hood table. I came back in, and then it dropped out again, and then I came back in the second time, and by the time I came back in the third time, I was discombobulated and didn't know if you guys would still be here, but I thank you and I appreciate you guys for remaining. So, um, I, the Hood Table came live with a second live. So, uh, if you do not know who Fly Uchi is, that means you are newer to the sector. Good morning, Jackie, because Heidi Fly, Fly Uchi in the lip kit is relatively, is relatively she has relatively left the sector. She goes over on daughter Wilson's channel sometime when she's nice and, you know, I'd say three sheets to the wind, as it were, and to pontificate, to brag, to show off, to talk about the lip kit being sold out once again, and all of these things. But I forget what sector she's moved to. But she was also one of the players who were in the show with Sean Bradley and Ty were behind the scenes producers, or I don't know if Sean was technically a producer, but she was a part of the show. So she she came back and she said a lot of different things about her part in the show, but the hood table came out and she said that the case that Heidi had brought against Ty, the producer of the show, had been adjudicated and basically closed. So she actually showed the paperwork. She read off the details of the findings of the court. And I thought that that was really going to be it about that. So later on last night, Jay Wilson went live, and Jay Wilson was in rare form. Jay Wilson is a little perturbed because um, chat rep got an apology from Ness. So Jay Wilson said a lot of things about that. So let me. Did you guys? Hey, Clyde broke again, Diva. Can you, Very Carrie? Can you drop uh the Hood Tables link from her last live with the court bench up there and everything? So Jay Wilson went live, and he is not pleased. It doesn't seem that Chat Rep got an apology because it seems like he sees that his chance to uh, use her for attention has really slipped away, and he does realize that Chat Rep. Um, un- for some strange reason, still would prefer to spend time with Ness and her group. Okay. Thank you, very Carrie. Hey, Proud Grandma. So these are some of the. He said it's hard to do these shows, and sometimes he said. Oh, he was talking about Tracy on that one. He also lit into Tracy. Uh, he was talking about Sean Bradley show. He started in talking about Sean Bradley show. He said, it's hard to do these shows, and sometimes people don't do what you want. And I feel that Sean, he went into this thing trying to be Carlos King, and then he also went into Ness. He said, chat rep was misused by Ness. Uh, and he went back to Tracy. He said that Tracy is an odd person. it seems like Tracy would have more respect for him since he was her vlog father and all of that. And he said he saw Tracy from the door. He said that, he after he invited Tracy into his home and, he became her vlog father, she turned her back on him for Sean Bradley. And she said, and I knew it was going to happen. I told her before it happened. And what did Sean Bradley do? Sean Bradley turned around and dumped her. And he said, and that thing with Rob Rat. I didn't like to see that man groping on her titties and telling her to wash and telling her she smelled like mustard. But he said he told her about that. And he said he does Tracy don't know what stability and rationality is. So he went in on Tracy a good little while, and he said that Tracy told him that she was okay, and it wasn't until he called Tracy. He always wants to let you know that he has an inside line where he can directly call Tracy. But you didn't have to call Tracy. He said I called her, and she said she was okay. And then I find out that he had that GUN, and he was playing. You didn't have to find it out. You were watching it just like everybody else. And he said, she's not used to stability. And that's why I didn't even bother to go pick her up when she locked herself up in jail. He said, that's why I didn't bother. Now this is when he was actively working as a chaplain. He was actively a chaplain when Tracy was arrested. But he said that she's not used to stability. So he didn't even bother. He said, that's why I didn't even bother to pick her up out of jail. Okay. And he said that he also had to prevent Joyce from going over there and kicking her ass. And he said he said the only thing he thought is, Lord, if I can just hang on until this cruise is over. Well, Jay Wilson, you really didn't have to hang on until the cruise was over. Prior to the cruise, you and Tracy weren't even on good terms. You didn't even have to uh, get on good terms with her, or did you? See, Tracy decided to go on the cruise to be a thorn in Jay Wilson's side. See, Tracy was the initial I'm gonna Sean Bradley Jay Wilson on his own cruise, and they weren't getting along. And Creasy is batshit crazy. He talked about her. He said, Tracy, for you to say that what is it? For you to say that I'm broke, Tracy. Well, I didn't have to borrow money from MU and wonder if I was going to still have a place to live when I got off the trip. He said, how do you say that? I'm broke. See, my mortgage is paid. I may have 2 months that I had to put on the back and blah, 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 the whole rigmarole about the mortgage. But I surely had a place to live and lay my head when I got. And it was a house. It wasn't an apartment. Are you going to even get your security deposit back from that apartment? See, because you got to keep your apartment clean to get your security deposit back from the apartment. Oh, yes, he was going in on Sassy Wilson. Grandma said, I'm so sick of Sassa Wilson. Okay, so good morning, Spicy Dicey. He's so full of ish. He buy towels by the dozen from Walmart, no less. These are my towels. I get them on sale at Walmart. I was like, these I use for my Airbnb customers. No wonder you went out of business. You using Walmart towels for your Airbnb customer. Good morning, marvelous me. So, he said, what else did he say? And if you think I'm broke, but I care about myself more than to be just laying out on the sidewalk after when I'm out on a cruise and stuff, laying out on the sidewalk. But Jay Wilson, you act as if, ooh, well, Tracy having a good time. Ooh, Tracy was laying out on that sidewalk, child. Oh, Tracy was having a good time. Oh, Tracy was good and drunk, and she was having a good time. I ain't mad at Tracy. She having a good time. But now all of a sudden we hear that you were saying, if I can just get through this trip. So what happened? How did they get cool again? how they got cool again is he made a breathless call to Tracy when New Mexico allegedly was on his behind. And Tracy was live. And she was like, I got to get off this live. Jay Wilson is calling me. I have to help Jay Wilson. And okay, so two idiots. See, you see where that got her. He only wanted to get through that cruise. So Tracy gets off the phone and she helps him, and then he is so indebted to her. Everything has been squashed because he is thinking in his mind, if I can just get through this cruise, if I'm dealing with a crazy woman here, so I'm kind of afraid to go on this cruise. What is she gonna do to me if we meet in an empty hallway and it's just she and I? What is gonna happen to me? I have to make this right. If I can just get through this cruise, because I have some money to make off of these people. This cruise is free for me. I haven't been somewhere in a long time, so he makes good with her. So, what else did Jay Wilson? He said a lot. He had a lot to say. Then he talked about Ness. Ness' apology was not from the heart; it was forced. And Sheffy what did he say? Sheffy, understand that she didn't want to do that. She had to do that apology because she was out here looking bad on the streets. And she said it's a good thing that Ness them did get a party bus. The way they drink, the way they drink, I get a party bus too. The way they drink. So he threw show there, and he ain't tell no lie about that. He said as much heavy drinking as they do. Okay, and Brooke, he seems perturbed. Now, this one I found funny. He seems perturbed with Brooke too, and he says she's on the losing team, and she's a pick me mammy. Okay, and then he also snuck in, and Ned's talking about we gonna play bingo on my trip. Well, if we play bingo, that's what the people are doing. But we surely have an itinerary for my people. And he came hopping up his trip, and he said we have 54 people who want to go on my trip, and if only 10 show up, I'll count that as a success. So he remember. So we're back to the same ploy he did with the ship reservation. All of his rooms were filled, and then it started leaking out that Jay Wilson hadn't filled all of his rooms. And then he to counter that, he came out and he thanked Cruiser because Cruiser had an overflow of people on one of the on the same ship that he was going on, and she gave let those people go in under Jay Wilson's uh registration, so he was able to book all of his trips. See, because the people had gotten word that Jay Wilson was lacking in participants who were interested in going on that boat ride with him. So he was feeling the pressure. He actually thanked Cruiser for the overflow of people who allowed him to feel it, and then he took it back once. He just needed to get through the trip with a Cruiser as well, because as soon as he got off the trip, he talked about how Cruiser tried to sabotage him and all this type of stuff. Well, okay, so that's Jay Wilson. So he said he was saying that he had his full book of people, which I'll say, y'all heard I only have 12 people. Well, if only 12 people come, I'll count it as a success. So he says he has 54 now, and if only 10 people come, he'll count it as a success. So I'm thinking that Jay Wilson head count may be closer to 10 people at this point, but he's saying he has 54 people interested. It's neither here nor there. I'm just, counting out I'm just telling you the similarities. And then he said, Tracy, you got the nerve to talk about me being broke. Girl, you was it. Where were you at in Econo Lodge? Tracy, were you at an Econo Lodge? You sitting up here traveling and going to the Red Roof Inn. He said, I was at. Where did he say he was? Oh, he said I was at The Mirage. When I went to Vegas, I was at the Mirage. Well, yeah, you were at the. I had a suite at the Mirage the last time I went to Vegas. You sure did. And then you got that suite for free because you complained you would not move. You complained about the air conditioning your whole trip there. So, Tracy may travel and go to the Red Roof Inn because that's what she can afford. But see, you book suites and then figure out a way you can complain about the accommodations to get some type of discount done, if not get the whole room comped, especially in Vegas where they're known to comp rooms. And the Mirage was on its last leg. They were about to implode it. A week or a month after you left, so you knew that it was a hotel that was about to close down on top of it. So you're sitting up here flexing, talking about you were. I was at a suite in the Mirage. The Mirage was about to get torn down and imploded, and then on top of it, you stole from the Mirage. You complained about the air conditioning in the Mirage when they told you to close the curtains. I want to see the strip. I want to see the strip. They told you during the daytime it's hot. You can pull your curtains too. During the daytime, most people are out and about anyway, but you want to see the strip. The strip is more vibrant and worth seeing at nighttime. So, what did you want to see other than the sun glaring in the room and the room appearing to be hotter than people, I like my room real crisp. So he wasn't even saying that the room wasn't cold. He was just saying it wasn't cold enough. So what exactly is enough? I can say something isn't cold enough if I'm trying to get a free room. Anyway, Jay Wilson is a clown. So he also goes into what else? What else? What else? He says he had to stop Joyce from beating Tracy's butt. Okay, he said it's not his fault that he knows how to negotiate a good price. He negotiated them out of a free room and some food vouchers, if I'm not mistaken. So they paid him. They wind up paying him for some food voucher to get him to waddle away from the front desk, begging and lying. Okay, he said, and Tracy, you have the nerves to sit up here and pretend like Mark wanted you. Broke out in a laugh. He said Tracy had the nerves to pretend like Mark wanted her. But Tracy, he is really perturbed about Tracy saying Mark wanted her. But Tracy, the thing is, if a man really wants you, they'll ask you out. He's the little damsel who Mark asked out. And see, Mark asked me out. He didn't turn me down and tell me that he needed to do laundry. He came to me and he asked me out. So there's that. So he is still in his feelings about Tracy exposing that she knew Mark before him, and that they used to hang out, and um she invited him to a concert and he said he couldn't make it. Okay. Oh, and then he started dropping dime on Tracy. He said to Tracy, unlike you, you are drawn to these alcoholic and pathetic men. He said, I tried to tell you about Rob Rat. And then, I found out that down there to the Great Clips, you was dating another alcoholic. And he used to walk around Great Clips and call you crazy. And then he broke it off with you. And then he started dating another chick at Great Clips. And he said, and you were so mad about it that you went out on the job and you bust the windows out of his car right there at the Great Clips that y'all worked in. So that's why they voted you out of the store and that nobody wanted to work with you. So he dropped that little nugget. Okay. And he said, that's why I didn't raise a finger to get you out of jail because you're unstable. Okay. What else did he say? Oh, he threw some shade at Onsite April. He said, Onsite April, you didn't have a problem when you visited with me. You knew you were safe. But you notice when you hang around those type of people, you found yourself in the crosshairs of some trouble, April. See, when you hang around questionable people, people start to question your character. So so he ignored the fact that was it Monday? Was it Friday that we got wind of April being in a automobile allegedly getting her what's down there sucked off to some rap lyrics about eat that Uchi good. So we're gonna act like this April was dishonored by Ness because April chose to put her head down, make this noise, throw her head back, and then appear to have, tooted a little something extra special. So there was that. He talked about April and he said, it is the influence of these other people that have you out here looking bad, April. So he hit on onside April and um he said, you let these people sully your reputation. Okay, April, who says she danced for Two Live Crew, uh, who is out here in cars. Oh, y'all heard me moaning. Oh, Jay Wilson, go sit your ass down somewhere. Okay, so and he also said that Ness, he hoped that your pretzel legs will allow you to walk. So it's a good thing you got a party bus because he'd hate to see he's pretty sure that you cannot walk. And then the coup de grace, he said, and Brooke, I wanted to believe in you, Brooke, but I'm starting to believe you got an imaginary baby. They say you ain't got no baby over there, Brooke. He said, and all of these people, chat rep, be careful in hanging around all these people because you want to hang around Brooke, Lemon, and Nez. And he said they all look like they've been hit in the mouth with a bag of nipples by the teeth. He said, why all y'all teeth messed up? So he kind of went in on their dental hygiene and what's not. So yeah, Jay Wilson was talking a lot of stuff. So then he brings up Heidi a little bit. I don't know why he brought up Heidi. I don't know how it started, but then the hood table it's a link. And so she tells about Jay Wilson was on a roll, huh? Yes, he was. Hey, beans and cornbread. Okay, stop. Stop it, Jay Wilson. I went to school with Brooke's daughter. Ugh. Okay. Oh my. I would have tried to help her get out of jail. She has no family. Uh-uh. Pastor said, he said he relished in the thought that, that's why I didn't help you get out of jail. Okay. So I'm going to the hood scriptures she got up there and she told what happened per her earlier live and she discussed it with Jay Wilson and Jay Wilson was quiet. He had no retort. He didn't say anything. But all of a sudden when the hood scripture was talking about it, all of a sudden a new icon hopped on Jay Wilson panel. It was none other than the Heidi Fly. So let me see. Let me double check my screens because I did drop the Hood Scriptures link in the chat. The Hood Scriptures did support her story with actual documents. She showed actual documents. So go over there and listen to the Hood Scripture do her full reporting on the story about what was found in that, how the case was settled. Um, I may have a screenshot from her live, but I'm not going to play her live. I may have a screenshot. Yes, I do have a screenshot. So, in the telling of her story, the Hood Scripture did present uh, paperwork. Hey, the Hood Table. Thank you, Deanna. The Hood Table. Oh my God, I hate when I do that. The Hood Table. Thank you. The Hood Table did present some documentation along with that. And you'll see here that, they have some itemized fees for a hotel. Of course, she redacted their government names because she's not a doxer. She was, basically following the breadcrumbs that Sean Bradley had put out. Sean Bradley said he knew about a case, but he wasn't going to talk about it. And after she did the live, Sean Bradley said, "Oh, okay, you caught on to what I was saying." He said he did not have a gag order, but he told his friend Ty that he would not talk about it. He referenced there being some type of case. He was not talking about I'm not even up on this Johnny Mac 5A case. He said he was not talking about that case when he referenced knowledge of a case. He was talking about this actual case. So it gives information about uh, airplane airfare, Uber rides, attorney fees and stuff. So it did not work out in Heidi Fly's favor. And the Hood Scripture uh, went and did her due diligence, and she was able to find the case where Heidi had sued Ty. And she initially came out in the YouTube streets and said she was going to sue for 30,000, and then it turned into 15,000, I'm told. So allegedly, the suit was for anywhere between 15 and 30,000. I'll put it that way. So also, what I noticed real curious is Jay Wilson sat there quiet as a mouse, and then none other than Heidi Fly came upon the scenes and started yelling and screaming at the Hood Scriptures. So you want to hear a little bit? Okay, let's talk about what Heidi Fly came up with the Hood Scriptures. Okay, let me find Jay Wilson's video. And I will let you hear exactly how Heidi Fly came off on the Hood Scriptures, the Hood Table. Not the Hood Scripture, the Hood Table. Okay, so here we go. Let me find it right quick. Okay, so Heidi Fly pops up on the panel, and let's see. Okay, so Hood Table is saying you already know Heidi said she had a lawsuit for 30K. Jay Wilson goes, mm-hmm. Ty, in her response, she had basically said stuff like, and I'll let you go to the Hood Scriptures to hear what the Hood Scripture had to say, what Ty's counter was. She said, Ty basically said, you don't have truth. And then she tells Jay Wilson what is exactly Ty's response to this. You owe me $30,000 by reading from the document. So Jay Wilson has no room to act like he's not sure about what happened. So now he's already let Heidi up on the panel. uh, I just think it's interesting because you think it's interesting because what? A thing is a thing, Jay Wilson. So we know how money hungry Jay Wilson is. So maybe he was trying to have this air of plausible deniability that this case is settled because Jay Wilson love a coin, a coin, a coin. And if Heidi was about to get close to 15K or 30K, Jay Wilson did not want to be in the way of, her blessing him. So let's see what Heidi comes on saying. When it comes to that, people would lie. That's all I would say is people would lie. So we're not clear if he's saying, see, because she was saying what Ty's response was. So who is the liar? The person who brought the claim or and Ty responded? Or are you trying to insinuate that Ty was lying? See, if Ty was lying, then therefore Heidi would have presented a contract to the courts, which she did not do. She just told you the court papers did not say she did that. So are you saying that Heidi's lying? I don't know. So Jay Wilson is threading the needle real tight right here. So let's hear what Heidi has to say. And people would say whatever they need. No, they would go to court and fight their case. Okay. Okay. But Heidi is here. Hey, Heidi. And her table says, hey. And he's like, bitch, don't speak to me. First off, I don't know who the fuck you are. And her table goes, you don't have to know. Second off, you need to take my motherfucking information off your page, dumb bitch. And her table goes, it's public. Third of all, y'all don't know what the fuck is going on with my motherfucking case. And hood table is go oh, we do know. See, she's not having a conversation, she's just talking at the hood table, but hood table is, you already know. She said, oh yeah, it's public information. Okay, so let's go. Bitch, what you and Sean Bradley and the rest of you bitches is doing is making Ty being held in contempt of court, bitch. And before you start celebrating, ho, make sure that everything is complete, bitch. Fuck you, you dumb bitch. Don't call yourself cover me, hoe. I don't know you, bitch. I don't know you, hoe. Oh, bitch, find something else to do. Bitch, I will destroy you, bitch. I will tune in and destroy your motherfucking ass. You better back the fuck up. You better back the fuck up and quit playing with me, hoe. Stop playing with me, bitch. Bitch, I will finish you. Bitch, I will finish you. Bitch, I will finish you. I've contacted the judge. I've contacted the judge. So, bitch, you will be bought up in the courts, bitch. You will be caught up in the courts as well, bitch. You do not know what's going on. And bitch, do you understand when something is not in the right jurisdiction? Go sit your bitch ass down. You hoes don't know what's going on with my case, you raggedy ass bitch. Don't ever think you gonna wake up and talk about the motherfucking dog. You broke ass, broke back bitch. Bitch, you badly getting some rotation on that raggedy ass channel. You raggedy asshole. But wait a minute. How she know anything about her rotation on her channel? You just said you didn't even know her. How you even know she have a channel and what type of rotation she getting on it? Okay, but let's continue. So all while she's saying that I can't do the two voices because the hood table is also retorting like, yeah, you lost the case. When she's saying you don't know what's going on with the case, she said, yeah, I do. You lost the case. And then when you gonna be in on the case, I called the judge. So Heidi says she called the judge on the hood table. I wonder if it's much like when she missed her mediation date and didn't show up, and then Sean Bradley detailed how she called herself calling the mediator, but allegedly she called Ty's attorney and just spilled her guts to Ty's attorney, thinking that she was calling the mediator. So you know, there's that. The papers, the hood scripture, the hood table showed the paperwork of this case that has been thoroughly and completely adjudicated. But Heidi is still calling the judge for some type of recourse in the case. So there's that. $3,400 is nothing. I shit that, but that bitch ain't getting 3,400. And bitch, you let me tell you something, bitch, I will destroy you, hoe. You have no idea. You really don't want me to tune in on your motherfucking ass, bitch. But what you better know is that Ty is officially in contempt of court. Okay, I thought that only a judge can hold you in contempt. So, uh, Heidi Fly said, "What you don't know is that Ty is officially in contempt of a court because Heidi said so." Hold on one second. One second. Okay, we're almost done here. I try not to play other people's stuff. Okay, let me see. Let me finish this up. I did not lose and Ty did not win. But first of all, there's been no money spent on my part to that raggedy asshole. But for you to come out here and think you spitting fat, you think you doing something with Sean Bradley, bitch, all you hoes are held in contempt. And I cannot wait for the judge to get on your shit, bitch. And I digress. Okay, so Jay Wilson. Okay, okay, Jay Wilson. We're talking. Well, okay, well, girl, we'll talk. But my situation is, I already knew that court was getting ready to happen. But child, it's a hot mess. Okay, it's a lot going on. Oh my goodness. So you had the hood table saying that these are court records, and Heidi is saying, "Oh, it's not over. It's not over. So will he? What happened? Oh, Jesus, child." Okay, so the hood scripture, dropped down because she saw it was fruitless, and it did sound like to me. I'm just gonna say to me, because I may be a little biased. I will admit my biases. I do think that Jay Wilson turned down the hood scriptures mic. So I'm going to say that, and I'm going to let you know that I'm biased. Okay, so so it was a lot. So if you really uh want to go check out what the hood scripture had to say about all the, not just the page of what was, hey y'all, what was written down. You all also, will hear what the findings was, what evidence was presented, what arguments were made in this case. The case was adjudicated with or without prejudice. I couldn't tell. I was trying to figure it out, and I really couldn't tell. I was like, is this with prejudice or without prejudice? You know how when court people just go through and mark up stuff, it wasn't precise enough for me to tell if they were actually trying to say. I can't recall what. I can't recall what it said in the readings, but where it had the boxes where you could dismiss it with or without, but they gave a dollar amount that Heidi had to pay Ty, and I don't know if it was. It's not like it was just dismissed and nobody had to pay each other. Heidi definitely had to pay Ty. Hey, Ox City. It was prejudice. Heidi married a white man. Hey, Ox City. How are you doing? The hood table. If I say hood scriptures, it's because I have a member who is called the hood scriptures, and I hate that I keep saying the hood scriptures. It's the hood table. Thank you guys for correcting me. Okay, I hate when I do that. Okay, so the last time Heidi went to court, it was for, allegedly doing what? Okay, so Heidi is saying, okay, didn't Heidi let me say, didn't Heidi say, okay. That's what I was going to get at as well. See, at no time did Jay Wilson uh, remind us that Heidi came out with some accusations. Now, Sean said um, that he remembered getting an email from Heidi after the first time she came. I believe he said she came. Okay, I don't know what day of the week. I think it was a Friday, but said okay, the first day she got there, they saw her, and then he said that. On the second day, he received an email from Heidi. He said all the people understood that no one was going to get any type of contracts. They were doing a pilot, and if it get picked up, then you would have to they will send out some type of preliminary contracts for you to have your entertainment attorney look over and you decide if you wanted to go with the contract. See, they still had to sell this pilot. Okay, so he said everybody understood that. So he said that she showed up the first day, and I think that was the day where you saw Jay Wilson sticking to her like glue with his greased up jeggings on. I don't think the jeggings he had on. They look like leather jeggings. They were so shiny. They look like patent leather jeggings because they were real shiny. But then I realized that that probably they probably didn't come that way. They probably look like regular jeggings, but he had to grease himself up to get in those suckers because that was the fat daughter back then. And you just saw him anxiously eating those shrimps and stuffing those shrimps down his throat because Tim Blaine was on his arse and he was stuck and glued to Heidi for dear life. So Sean Bradley said on the second day, he received an email from Heidi saying that she will not continue to be a part of it if they didn't start paying her. So Sean Bradley said when he found out that there was actually a case, of course he did what he could and emailed that to her, knowledge of knowledge that she was not getting paid and requesting after she had gotten there and did the first day of filming, requesting to be paid if they wanted her to film any further. So there was the knowledge that she wrote that email allegedly, and so I think it was bull. I think it was bull crap. They said that one of the day that allegedly the day that she missed the mediation, um Sean said the day that she missed mediation, he said that several people who were witnesses for the mediation, including himself, were sitting there waiting on the Zoom call, and they waited for a half hour, and she was a no-show. And then he said he was then alerted by one of his people to go over and look at Jay Wilson's chat. And he said instead of being in mediation, Heidi was on the panel on live in Jay Wilson's chat. And so Sean said he, you know, got that over to the attorney so they have that knowledge. And then she allegedly said that I had to miss because I had just had knee surgery. So there's that. I don't know. I'm just telling you what each side says about the other. So what else do we have? That's about it on that. So go over to the hood table and watch what they said. And so when Heidi came back, yes, she did say that um, she don't know where everyone else stayed. She said she alleged that she stayed with Ty and that her and Ty slept together. She woke up to Ty and yeah, they were doing the dang on thing. This is what Heidi was alleging happened. So there's that. So there was no mention of this alleged me and Ty stayed together on yesterday. So I don't know anything further about that, but those are the allegations that Heidi was making, that she didn't stay at the Airbnb and she didn't stay at the hotel with the other guests. And because everybody was like, we didn't see Heidi after the first day. We don't even know when Heidi left, but Heidi did make the accusations that she allegedly was staying with Ty, and she kind of alleged that Ty was eating her box or whatever. How to marry white trash. And Spicy Dicey said they ain't never got married. Heidi tried to sue Cardi B because she said Cardi stole her flow. Oh my God. What, her minstrel flow, because she don't have one no more? What kind of flow can somebody steal from Heidi? Oh my God. That judge was probably annoyed. Okay. So yeah, that those are some of the things. It amazes me why people think SB has the power to make grown people do anything they don't already want to do with their own fruition. Exactly. These are the things that these people agreed to and they wanted to do. Good morning, Sassy Show. Okay, so that was another thing about that. Oh, and then Jay Wilson goes on. He said, that's why, I was done with that show after what happened in Atlanta. I did that. And sometimes you just gotta go on, and they was paying and they flew me out, and I just went and I just did my little eating and I was done. As a matter of fact, I quit on live. I told them that I was done because they was getting ready to gear up to go to Orlando. And I told them I quit. I was on live and Ty was just calling me, trying to get me to come back. But I told her no. And then he goes, well, I told her that if I come back, it was gonna have to be a total surprise. And I was gearing up, but then that was right during the 19 had just kicked up then, and we had barely got out of Atlanta safe. So I realized I was just going to go through. I was going to show up because, my father lives right near Orlando. So he said he was just going to, no one had to know he was coming, that he was just going to do a walkthrough and use it as an opportunity to go visit his father the rest of the time. And he said, but, COVID was kicking up real bad. And I realized that if I went, I would have to quarantine for 14 days. And goddamn well, Jay Wilson can't not be driving Uber for 14 days. Shit, everything will go to hell in a handbasket. Jay Wilson is a day worker. Shoot, he may as well put on a sombrero and start calling himself Pedro. He's a straight up day laborer. So let's be clear. Jay Wilson said he did not go because he could not afford to be away from be quarantined for 14 days because he had gone out of town. Jay Wilson is built like Mr. Incredible. Yes. Can you guys did you guys hit the like button? Please hit the like button. I would greatly appreciate it. And hey, you guys are able to join my membership. Okay, I'm going to do a membership live uh this week. No, I'm not going to do it this week. I may do it this weekend. Okay. Facts. This was before Jay Fiston was on Ozempic. Yes, that was before he was on Ozempic. Sassy, they say you trying to get clothes and hairdos now. Say it ain't so. Okay. Um, Let me see what else so that's about it for Jay Wilson. You know, something tight to keep that anus from falling out. Yes, he had on those tight jeggings. Uh, Let me see what else. Here's the kicker. Why Jay Wilson didn't join the lawsuit with Heidi Fly if there was a real question about being paid? How come they all didn't join if there was a real question about being paid? I did Heidi is Heidi Fly alleging that she got this contract or a verbal contact track with whispers in her ear or something like that? How come if there was a contract, Heidi just didn't simply present said contract? So there's a lot of questions. And you see, uh, Jay Wilson rode the fence as much as he could on this situation and kept trying to deflect into uh, how Sean Bradley didn't have good intentions with this show, the show. And, he may feel that way about it, but let's talk about what we're really talking about right here. You have so many opinions on everything else. Did she fool you thinking that it can be appealed and stuff and you're still holding on for a couple of shillings, you little shyster, you? Oh, hello, Angie. Uh, Jay Booty Eater Wilson won Josh the. Oh my God. Okay. Hey DL, how you doing? Okay. Hey Gesture Yawk. What in the hell? Okay. Keep an eye on this person, mod. I don't know what's going on. Okay, but I'm behind in the chat, so it could be innocent. Okay. So Nisa, you do the nibbling on dicks behind dumpsters. Oh my God. What a trick. Who, Heidi or Jay Wilson? Okay. Okay. I don't know. Y'all are something else. Okay. So that's all I have on Jay Wilson. Hello, ODS. How are you? Tim Blaine had him shook. I'm going back to bed. Not minstrel flow. Oh, I'm way behind. Okay. Hey, Red Wing Hockeys, how are you? Okay. Oh my God, Spicy Dicey done hauled off and came over here. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Yes, Spicy's been over here for a while. Okay. Nobody get paid for pilots. Research before signing contracts or get an entertainment lawyer. Yes, they have to sell the pilot. All the money goes into creating the actual pilot. There is no money. The money goes into the production. And then they sell the pilot. And then you get a contract saying what they're going to offer you if the pilot's picked up. Then you have your contract reviewed by your personal, not their entertainment lawyer, your own entertainment lawyer, and then you decide if you are or not going to continue with them with the show. So I don't understand what's all this rigmarole and all these nuances of fake things that you may not know. See, I'm very aware of these things. I'm very aware of how this works, okay? And I'll say less. I'm real aware of how this works. She still thinks she's on uh, the Bill Cunningham show. Say what? Yes, okay. So there's that. Okay, so Naturally Lux Diva. Hello, Ronnie Q in chat. Listening from the gym. Get that gym in, girl. Thank you for listening. I greatly appreciate your participation. And so let me see who am I on to now. Okay. I got all that. Okay. There's someone else that I wanted. Okay, I did my little Heidi imitation. I really couldn't do it loud because she was yelling. She was at the top of her lungs screaming and yelling, bitch, bitch. Oh, she was mad about it. Okay. 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 So Pastor also did another good read. He said, Pizza, Pizza, I know you ain't talking to me. Pizza, you another beggar. With your Dion, with your Dion Warwick bag stuck in plastic wrap, and you coming on online sucking dick and crashing cars, and your husband coming on here with his bank account overdrawn and you're begging for that. He forgot to mention the husband bank account. I added that in because he forgot that. But he went in on Pizza too because Pizza had a video with his name in it. So he swiped Pizza too and said Pizza came on here not with a Dior bag, with a Dionne Warwick bag. That fake Dior bag that she had in the plastic wrap, sitting wrapped up in the Easter basket, sitting on the beach, looking all desolate. So he swiped Pizarro. Excuse me. I had to capture some of these sayings because I did find that funny. Okay, and let me see. Okay, I think that's it. Okay. Yeah, that's about it on them. So then let's go to Lemon. So Lemon went live last night and he had an interesting live, the little portion of the live that I saw. Um One more thing. He said that he thought the show was one thing and it was another. He said that it seemed like they did a bait and switch with him. So what? And when as soon as he said that, I was like the only baiting they did was had some glazed shrimp on the table for the cast to eat, and you switched your ass right on in there and worked for free. That was the only bait and switch that was had during that whole show, daughter. Go sit down somewhere. He acted as if he was Sidney Portier or something who was being hired for his acting prowess. Like, go sit down. No one knows you. It was a pilot that was put on for very little money about YouTube characters. Who are you, Jay Wilson? You James Earl Jones? You think you the Denzel of the freaking YouTube? Go sit down. So Lemon went live and oh, what did I wanted to say about Lemon? It was just so little. So he got kind of hemmed up. There was a situation where someone paid him to drop Jay Dunn, and he was like, "Oh, I'm not going to be able to do it. I'm going to have to send you your $50 back. No more cursing. No cursing the person out." So obviously, it was a man who sent them the money to do it. No cursing them out this time, like he did Lady of the Hour, I believe. His anyway. So he sent the money back, and because I can't do it because of other promises and commitments. And so then Ness starts questioning him, like, or it was Ness or someone else. Who was that? Just Net, I think, was the one who started questioning him, like, well, what do you mean? How come you can't do it? If it wasn't you, just Net, excuse me. And then he said, well, I made prior commitments and stuff. And then Jay Dunn go, you ain't made no commitments with me about that shit. And then he said, Jay Dunn, I did make a commitment with you that I wouldn't drop you. So he basically, it had been rumored, speculated that Jay Dunn was paying to stay on people's panels. And then Jay Dunn said, no, it wasn't for that. It was it was to not let certain people up. So Jay Dunn and Lemon was going back and forth. And he said, no, I'm talking about this specific one for today. So she's paying on seems like a as she hits the link basis, which is every day. So she's paying on a daily basis for what she wants done on his channel. Good morning, Miss Me. Thank you for being here. So she's paying on a daily basis for what she wants done on his channel. And he said, "No, you paid for to to not be able to." Be kicked off the panel today. Well, Lemon, I will send you a picture of every time that I paid you, and you will see. And he was like, no, Jadon, I'm just talking about tonight. I'm just talking about tonight. This is what you paid me for tonight, to not be able to be kicked off the panel. So we found out that Jadon paid to not allow Mama Fifi up on Lemon's channel, because Mama Fifi be in that ass, and Jay Dunn has no retort. So he allowed Jay Dunn to just simply pay that Mama Fifi can't hit his link. And hey, I guess a buck is a buck. And the hell with how the show go. Let's just keep Jay Dunn up here droning on and on and on. And hey, I got bills to pay. Fuck a show. I want that money. So there's that. So I found that to be yeah, hey, do you do what you want to do with your show? So Jay Dunn got quite pissed off that he did not agree with what she was saying. She said, well, she will go and she wait a minute. What am I looking for? She said that she would go and she would drop the receipts on her community wall. So we haven't seen them dropped on her community wall as of yet. But yeah, it's a lot of games going on the YouTube. A lot of people being bothered. I guess that's that YouTube 2.0 type of people. I don't know how people fool with her. Are you serious? Yeah, but if you want to do business like that, you got to do business like that. How do you expect to keep supporters? I can't see how anyone can mess with Dunn. Hey, who did I speak already? Hey, Kings Mina, how are you doing? Thank you for being here. Okay, life is good. She's pitiful. Ain't no way I would be paying to sit on a panel, especially his. Oh wow. So yeah, that's I found that I found it, and then Ness goes, hey, listen, to whoever asked the question. I want to say it was just Ness, but I'm not really sure. It was a subscriber who was on the panel who actually, hey, wait a minute, is Jason saying she paid to stay up? Are you saying you can't drop her because she paid? And then Ness chimes in. Well, first of all, you're not a content creator, so you are not privy to how we do our business. Oh, girl, that ain't no business. That's a monkey business. So, let me see. Yeah, and I went to bed on that. Um, let me think. Let me think. I don't think that there's anyone else that I watched yesterday. I watched the Hood Scriptures, the Hood Table. I watched her two lives yesterday. I did watch Deanna Irving live. I watched Reed's live where Reed was saying that she's sorry that she had to broker the apology between Ness and Chappie, and it was a play and this, that, and the other. Oh, I did not watch any of this crybaby madness. I did not watch any of a fat bloated bitch sitting up trying to lie roast people in the beef sector because she's a silly ass bitch, instead of roasting the people who are duly and actively roasting her, who she know was playing her and laughing behind her back as they were calling her big sexy. And I did not listen to a bitch who sat up and told another Negro that she can offer him access to subscribers and money in the beef sector after she just got played by, was this the third or fourth nigga that played her, that non-binary guy, and now she's offering this other guy access to subscribers. Usually when when you stuck on a guy and you're flirting with him, usually the access that you're offering him is access to yourself. But she already know that don't nobody want no access to her big funky ass. She offering them access to subscriber and exposure to YouTube numbers. Yeah, they see when the only thing you got to offer a Negro is exposure to YouTube numbers and oh my God. So there's that. She's offering a new Dusty access to subscribers. Okay, so let me see what you guys are saying. Okay. Wait, huh? Yes, what's that new guy's name? Uh Rimrod or Rim Job or what is his name? It's probably Rim Job, to certain people. What is his name? Rim Shack or I don't know what his name is. Another Dusty. Dusty. The names are interchangeable. Just understand it's another Dusty from that sector. I forgot his name. I somebody help me. Okay. Miss Toby, you have to know about that. Yes, she's offering that new Dusty who she is talking about all the time. Uh that she can give him access to the sector. How has that been remixed? Yes, remixed. Thank you, Spicy Dicey. Hey, King Coils. Thank you. Remix. Rimrod Rod, remix is his name. Thank you, K K de jour. Okay, so she's offering him access to the sector. Oh, okay. I'm gonna drop my link if anybody wants to converse with me. I really don't have a lot. I didn't. I hear that she was dragging somebody on LSA asked me, was I listening because she was obviously talking about me. I don't care. I don't care with someone who tells you that they are a liar and they like to lie has to say about Ronnie Q. The bitch said that I she could see my stomach. I had a hanging belly, and that she could see it on a camera slip. I mean, like, you think I'm gonna bother to even dignify this filthy belly hanging bitch with a response? Like, are you serious? I would not even say the word belly if I was her. The way her bellies hang. She's like, you know how a cow has. I think they say a cow has five stomachs. She undoubtedly has three. She has a lower left and a lower right side, and then she has the upper stomach. So am I gonna argue with her about a hanging belly that she never saw on me? No, no, no. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna end the poll. My link is pinned. If anyone wants to come up and uh, have a little conversation with me, is there anything that I missed? Okay, let's see what the poll says. Did you hit the like button? Yes, of course. 57%. Now that's beating the I'm just hate watching, barely. I'm just hate watching 22%. Oops, on my way now. A whole 20%. I appreciate all the 350 votes. I appreciate you being interactive with me. It always counts. It always helps. If you want to hit the link, uh, if not, I have a couple of more stories for you. I hope you guys will join me tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern. Maybe I ought to go a half an hour early because I am going to be doing live coverage. We're going to watch the debate together. So if you want to watch the debate with me, if you like discussing this, if you want to see how, or if you just want to see the clown show that always comes along with Trump, or if you want to understand the issues, if you want to see if they are addressing our issues, are you seeing if Biden is going to try to do or say anything to procure the black vote once again, or whatever you kind of want out of this debate season. If you want to come watch with us, we're going to have some discussions during the little break periods. We may have some quizzes. We may have some prizes. Uh, there's a lot at stake right now. It really is. Uh, So I hope to see a lot of you guys come out and participate. And if you know someone who, if you're not interested, if you know someone is, then please, tell them that I'm gonna be I'm I'm waiting on I'm waiting on my artwork to be done, and so I will be. Hold on one second. I'm waiting on my artwork to be done, so I will be posting that live up sometime soon. Okay, so I have two people in the back. Here I come. Just one second. Put my banner up. Hey, Corio,
Yes.
how you doing?
Good morning. I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Oh, I thought you said there were two people back there.
I did.
Um,
I did, but I heard two boops, but it's only you back here. They must have
okay.
dropped down. What's going on,
Okay.
Corio?
You messing up my stuff. Is it going to be 9 p.m. or 8:30 p.m.? Because I need to change it. Is it going to be 8:30?
Um, what do you think? Do you think we need to get together because at directly? Well, I'm thinking they won't come out directly at 9, or they may. What do you think?
There's nothing wrong with a little pre-show.
Yeah, let's.
Maybe you can go over, some of the things they should, you might have a few things you want to go over. Um, there's never anything wrong with a pre-show before a big event. So
Okay, so we'll let's do 8. Let's do 8:45.
8:45.
Yeah, so we'll be getting
Okay.
together 8:45 Eastern Standard Time, which would be 6:45. Hey, Deanna, 6:45. She's like, get that flabby arm out my face. 6:45. No, 5:45 Pacific Time, 7:45 Central Time.
Okay, I'm too sleepy right now to remember all that. But
Just
when I go
Eastern.
to just
Just
Easter,
Eastern.
okay. And also, hey Deanna, when you were going over what Heidi said and everything in the hood table, did you? I came in late. Did you happen to mention that the hood before the hood table could finish any of her stuff, Heidi jumped in, and Heidi's the one that told everybody that she ended up owing um Thai money.
Yes, 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 yes.
I'm
At $3,600 ain't nothing. I wipe my ass with 30. Yes,
Yeah,
I.
it's like you're the one that told it. Hood table
Hmm.
didn't even tell it. So it's like something's wrong with both our dolls. Yeah, something's wrong.
Both our
Put up
dogs.
in a toy case because they old and raggedy. Don't nobody play with them no more.
Right, right.
Don't
Okay,
nobody play with them. Thank you, Corio. I
thank you.
appreciate
Bye
it.
bye.
What's going on, Deanna?
I just want to know, did you book your cruise?
Listen, I may have to book my cruise, because uh, I'm really thinking about that. I was like, shoot, I,
Did you
I've
look it
never,
up?
I've never been. Give me, drop the link back here so I can look it up. So,
I gotta get on my other phone. Look, you see, I was catching hell trying to get on a link in the beginning, girl. I ain't techie. I gotta get on my old phone and send it. But I send it to you on IG. And
oh, good, 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 good.
yeah, they'll tell you, what's all included. And I'm gonna tell you what's up on IG too, because I ain't doing it like everybody think I am. So I'll let you know what's going on.
Okay, Deanna, you know, now, Sassy was in charge of the fundraiser for Sheffy. I don't know. Your camera's on, Deanna. I can't hear you, Deanna.
You see my moo I want to hear about Sassy. What she done did now?
No, I no, I don't see your moo. I just saw your head in your house and a house or a shed behind you. Is that your she shed, Deanna? And when are you gonna be done with the she shed?
Girl, my she shed was done shit about a month after it got started. I, I would
So,
show you the
mhm.
inside, but I got pictures in there, girl. Folks be trying to find out who I am and shit.
Oh, so what do you do in your she shed? Do you chill out, or what do you do exactly you use it for?
I work here and I get on YouTube and act a donkey. Pretty
Oh, okay.
much.
Okay. I would love a she shed for like my arts and crafts. I would love it to be real convenient, already set up, my sewing machine, my serger, and my little art station on a different table. I would love that's what I want a she shed for. So what I want to know is since Sassy did the fundraiser for Sheffy and got Sheffy squared away. Now you know that they call that other boy Shakim Raw. They call him Tiny Elvis. So what I want to know is, see, he's doing all the wedding ceremonies for these what you call them junkies? What do you call them? Crackheads. He's doing the wedding ceremonies and this, that, and the other. And he said that he's getting married himself. But he only is booked there for one day, and it seems like they are running they have his agenda so jam packed that Tiny Elvis may need more than one day. So are you going to do a fundraiser so that Tiny Elvis will be able to stay more than one day in Vegas? Are you going
That'll
to
be and that'll be a hard no because I heard Tiny Elvis like to buy drugs for his family members. So I don't know if he's gonna be in Vegas or he's gonna be making sure his family members get drugs. So I don't pertain in that fuckery. But what I want to know is I heard Sassy was having another fundraiser for hairdos and outfits. Now, is that true?
I did not hear anything about the hairdo. I know that initially I heard that something about $3,000. They were going to raise $3,000, but I did not hear that from Sassy. But when I went over uh to drop down and tell her, hey, in that fundraiser, she was only trying to raise 750, and I do know that that only include the airfare and hotel. So why did Sheffy get a extra job to go to Vegas if everything about herself and her trip to Vegas is going to be on the subscriber's dime? And if it's going to be on the subscriber's dime, why isn't Sheffy putting out some content for said subscribers who she wants to pay nickel and dime to get her to Vegas? It seems like she would actually be putting in some content uh, to give to the subscribers at the least she could do. You know what I'm saying?
Well, who's watching her? I mean, why would she have to do content when you got people like Sassy running around here collecting money for her? I mean, come
Oh,
on now. Why
oh.
would you overwork yourself?
Well, there's that. So, some people, will like to get things the easy way. So, that's crazy. I didn't hear about there being a fundraiser for clothing and hairstyles. I saw a couple of people put in the lemons chat, reminding her to don't forget, don't forget, go look at that website and tell me what you want to order, and I'll get it for you. And I was like, it was goddamn, you know, dollar sign Ronnie too. Can I get a cash app in this bitch? Bitches getting trips to Vegas, clothes, and all this type of stuff. A whole look, I ain't got not one cash app in my damn phone in I don't know how many days. But shit.
And Ashley out here giving content, but you can't be out here giving content and think you're gonna get some money, girl. You gotta be out here hoboing, telling the folks that you finna go get a job at Target and you need a motorbike, and you gotta tell the people that you need crab legs and shit. I mean, eh, I guess it's some type of levels to this shit. That's what I'm guessing.
I yeah, I guess it is. So there's that. So I'm sitting up here pulling pictures and all this type of stuff. Really trying to put on a show, and then you got people just mailing it in and just saying, "Gimme, gimme, gimme." Uh, uh, I didn't get a cash app. Give me a cash app. So can somebody give me a cash app? Uh, uh, I'm thirsty. Can somebody and come live with their best friend when they tallying up the bill, talking about it's my bestie's birthday. Uh, can y'all send her a cash app for her bill? Well, bitch, you sitting up there right next to her. It's her birthday. How come the birthday ain't on you, bitch? That's your
Well,
best friend.
thank
We don't
you.
know this hoe.
I wouldn't give a fuck if I did know a motherfucking ass. Her ass look like she not need not to be in no restaurant on her birthday, broke.
Child.
Ain't nobody
Anyway,
gave a fuck enough about her to give her a few dollars for her birthday when she could have paid for her own motherfucking food. See, that's the thing. They had like we responsible. Go ask your damn parents. They motherfuckers who had you. Ain't nobody responsible for your damn birthday and your friend birthday and your auntie birthday. Nobody give a fuck.
yeah, yeah, that was crazy. And your best friend,
Celebrating birthdays till they got on this motherfucker to get a coin.
and now they celebrating the whole birthday weeks. This my birthday week and all this whole crazy shit. This my birthday month. This
Hell,
my
because I would have
birthday
started out
year.
with 3 birthdays a year.
And them kids have a different birthday. Let somebody say it's their birthday. It's gonna be one of them alleged children's birthday the same day. Every time it's somebody's birthday. It's my soundbite birthday too. A motherfucker can't even finish typing happy birthday to the person who say it's their birthday before she say it's her soundbite birthday. So
Something she
send
need
them
to be
some.
telling the soundbite daddy.
Child, a shame and a scandal. A shame and a scandal. Hey, friend, uh, better get out there. Better get that out there in. I think better get out there and get it in. But yeah, I found that was crazy. Like you're gonna open up your channel to your subscribers and say, hey, it's my best friend's birthday. Y'all send her something. Ooh, my bill high too. I didn't realize how high my bill was gonna be. Bitch, if you need somebody to send you something and you sitting up there ordering like you don't know how much shit costs and how much you got in your purse to pay for the shit. Who you think you talking to?
Who said this?
That's what Big Sexy's best friend said. Big Sexy turned on her camera as they was tallying up their bills, separate checks. Separate checks. But it's your friend's birthday. So you gonna turn your
Talking
camera
about
on.
Sexy and her best friend or
Big Sexy
Pizarro?
Big Sexy and her real life best friend.
Oh, she got a
Kate,
real life best friend. Okay.
they turned on her.
This the
Went
bitch who sit out there with the pants on, but go ahead.
Yes, and who was digging in her booty and then reaching in her refrigerator, stuffing her refrigerator, her freezers full of them Debbie cakes full of E. coli on the wrapper. Unfortunately, everything that goes into Big Sexy Three Bellies is immune to a little E. coli here and there because you know he got shitty fingers trying to reach back there and wipe that funky ass anyway. So her belly is used
I
to a
think she
little
be
E.
reaching back.
coli.
I don't think she even reached back there.
But girl, so she sat up there and turned on her live as they tallied up their separate checks. But it's your girl's birthday. Y'all out for your girl's birthday. But y'all got separate checks. How come you ain't the
I
one
wouldn't dare
who
want to be Brianna best friend, bitch. I been mad as a motherfucker, bitch. Don't come. I don't even invite. Don't come. Who invited? Who? How the hell did they end up at a restaurant and then she online begging for the bill?
But on top of it, how are you going to turn your camera on so your subscribers can hear your bestie? It's Riley's birthday. It's Riley's birthday. Y'all send Riley the cash out. No, send it to me and I'll send it to Riley. And yeah, Riley sat there looking awkward and stupid in the face. And then she finally gave out her own cash out. Because I guess she figured like, well, maybe they ain't gonna send it to your ass. Let me give them mine. Maybe they'll be more willing to give it to mine. I was like, I ain't never seen no ghetto ass shit like this
Riley
in
ain't
my
got no man
life.
to take her out for her birthday, and she sitting up there with Brianna big sour motherfucking ass begging online. Baby, bye.
sitting up there out at a restaurant getting separate checks, and you think your subscribers should give a fuck that it's Riley's birthday when clearly you don't.
Any random nigga in the restaurant with her big six ass to pay for Riley food.
Girl, it was a lot. It was a lot. And then, and then sitting over there lie roasting because you're in your feelings because you just prove time and time again what a silly ass nutting ass bitch you are. Silly ass nutting ass bitch. Uh oh, I
She
see a
also
message.
proved she also proved time and time again she ain't on no diet. What she was eating in the restaurant?
She didn't show. She didn't show. What she was eating. I'm
She can
telling you.
eat 15 bowls of pasta.
And no, I only, girl, I ate a half a bowl and I was done. I was so full. I ate a half a bowl of pasta and that's all I
Brianna
could
over
eat.
there big as my porch talking about she ate a half a bowl and the littlest bitch at the table ate 2 bowls. I'm not finna play with y'all. Okay, I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, play with us a little bit, Deanna. Just play with us a little bit. Okay, so wait a minute. Nova, thank you for the Cash App. I appreciate you. Look, I done talked up myself up on the Cash App.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Hey,
Sandra, I thank you for your support. I was talking in jest, but I do appreciate uh your
but
support.
it's the truth.
Uh Char, I appreciate your support as well. Thank you very much. Okay, so Outspoken, I appreciate your support as well. Okay, so I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. So yeah, so I thought, did you see you so you had to go back to, it was a short one, and I was just like, oh, just the nerve of these the nerves of
I can't look at no motherfucking big bitches beg for food.
we'll beg for food.
Oh
We'll
yeah.
beg for food.
Yeah, that's the
Which
worst thing.
yeah, it was a lot. So they were I it's my understanding there were Ronnie Q was doing hood no cussing until Deanna hit the lot. Really?
Spicy
I
Dicey,
was
quit
doing
being
good.
messy.
I was doing good. I wasn't cursing. Now
Quit
I'm
being
doing
messy,
hood.
Spicy
I
Dicey.
I went from being good to being hood, huh? It's in me. It's in me. I try to restrain myself, but hey JP. Now, so what do you think about so how long we gonna have to hear her cry behind this? And and attack people in the sector for doing commentary on it. See,
So
because
that's what I didn't get. You was talking about she redirected and went to talking about people over here
mhm, mm,
instead of talking about the people that was dragging her ass.
yeah, yes.
I'm confused. Where did she get that misdirected anger to? But you know what? Remember when she said, I ain't gonna beef with nobody but people in the beef section? She was trying to make a crowd then, letting them know I'm scared of y'all. I ain't gonna say nothing back to y'all. Nah, bitch, you better get on them hoes ass who on your motherfucking ass, and I know you feel it.
Yeah. And so the girl yeah, so the girl who she had the argument with that set this off, Miss Thing. I forgot this. She was also on Lemon's channel last night, and she made a prediction. Okay, I have family members that like to beg. Everywhere you go, you got to pay for them. I block their numbers. Get a fucking job. So the girl who started this off, who she was all up in her feelings about, and she's up in her feelings about what this girl's dude is doing and saying to her and their relationship. You get a relationship and stop worrying about everyone else's relationship. Sitting up here talking about he stalled. She asked the dude, did he love her? And he stalled before he said he did. Well, bitch, who is even admitting they love you? You got people climbing in and out of windows so they
Talking
don't have
about
to see.
somebody stalled before they answered somebody.
Yes. answered
What
her.
that nigga
Why
ain't
are you
stalled and
asking?
ran out the window with her motherfucking purse, did he?
See, but why is she even asking? You know the you motherfuckers, you know, don't even want to be seen going in your door. And you asking about if some nigga loves somebody you don't even know. Okay,
Who
so
gives a fuck?
exactly. That's my whole point. So Miss Thang was on Lemon's live and she said, this dude, this remix dude, she didn't say him in particular. Here's her prediction. She made $100 bet with Lemon. She said, I want to make a bet that within first she said by the time the year is over, Brianna is going to denounce her everybody in the beef sector and stop messing with everybody in the beef sector because she's going to say that you guys don't support her. And I was like in the clouds. I'm like, bitch, she already said that when she was sitting up.
She get Brianna could denounce any motherfucking body. What is she talking about? That sounds stupid as fuck to me.
No, I said she already said that when she was popping up them Umarians in the first place. That's just why should I support them? Don't nobody support me. Everybody do this and that to me. She was already saying that dumb shit when she was sitting up trying to make an excuse of why she was
If
propping
don't
up.
nobody support her in the business, then she had folks in her chat.
Girl, so that she was already saying that people just talk shit about me and they
Telling
use
you,
me.
Brianna trying to make it seem like she out here doing this by her motherfucking self. Brianna is a motherfucker.
Mm.
That bitch is delusional as the fuck. I can't even entertain it because it sounds crazy as fuck. Like who, Brianna? If the B sector were mother bitch, we wouldn't know your ass was obese over there, motherfucking lifting your legs halfway up in the air, trying to act like you exercising. Bitch, we wouldn't know your ass is over there, motherfucking begging for your other semi-fat ass motherfucking friend to eat it on her goddamn birthday. Bitch, Brianna playing the motherfucking games, and that's why them people went at Brianna because in her head and in their head that they thinking Brianna is big shit. But really, the reason why motherfuckers is looking at that obese ass bitch is we really trying to see is anything gonna change from her ass within the past 5 years. And so far, the only thing that we got her to change is her motherfucking outfit, which she was
Finally.
chose and was piss poor. Thank
And,
you to her homegirl.
and now, and she was talking about chat rep and moo moo's shit. Uh, are we gonna forget that big ass moo moo she had that looked like
No,
a motherfucking
we
bear
ain't
had
Brianna
attacked
ain't had
her?
no moo. They don't even have moo in Brianna size. That was a big ass motherfucking t-shirt Brianna had. It looked like it used to be a dress at one time. Had the
Yeah.
holes in the motherfucking pocket. Looked like somebody had to try. Look like she. How the fuck is the rim of your neck to the shirt rim of your neck toe open and ripped open? Your
Oh,
head that motherfucking fat.
not you know that neck was big and fat. You know how James used to cut the slit down the front. I believe she was just
Yeah.
taking them big old paws and ripping that neck apart because you know that neck was
So
big as a
she get that
motherfucker.
head through that
Hell
nose, big
yeah. So she
nose
could,
ass.
at least so she could turn her head, she had to rip that motherfucking gown open. Why was everything always ripped at the neck with this fat funky bitch? Now, so let me finish telling you the girl prediction because she's saying that the dude who she's messing around with, she said, I'm predicting that by the end of the year she'll have half of the support that she has. Her channel is going to go in the toilet, and because it has been proven that the people, she didn't say the remix guy specifically, she said that the people around the people who she's messing with now has done that to several different people. So I'm just telling you what she said. And then so they made a bet. They were like, what do you mean? No, that don't make sense. And she said, I'm telling you, I'll bet you. So in 6 weeks, they're gonna revisit this. That if Bree don't say that she's done with the beef sector because the beef sector doesn't report her. So on August 7th, they're gonna reconvene to tally up the votes. And she said, I could be wrong, but I'm just saying based upon the history of the people who she's surrounding
But
herself with.
but they came on over there to her channel based on the people that was over there in her motherfucking chat to clout chase. Okay, it just so happened to be some motherfucking dick that she got intrigued by. Okay, so even if okay, so don't nobody really fuck with Brianna. Well, it's really certain motherfuckers over here that just really don't fuck with Brianna, okay? But for the most part, everybody go over there to watch her big sour ass because she comes on all the goddamn time and really don't have no motherfucking life. So therefore, even if they did, she didn't, don't ever denounce the beef sector or whatever they call it. Because I don't see how she could denounce nobody. She ain't denouncing no motherfucking plate. So I know she ain't gonna denounce the beef sector. But if that was to happen, I don't see it being a big old change. I mean, if they was to even stop going to her channel, what would be the big old change? Matter of fact, if they stop going to her channel, a lot of people would probably return to her channel because on the real, a lot of people left her channel because of them.
But she's saying in denouncing the beef sector, she's gonna, you know, dive head first. Like she dove head first into this Umarian content over there with all that old fake laugh. Let me tell you what this one did. Let me tell you what that one did. And nobody even knows what the fuck she talking about. But
Uh,
she insists on having them hit panels and talk about the nobody knew what the fuck she was talking about. So we saw how quickly she went from 0 to 100 with these. So I'm just giving you what this lady said. She says that this person, this or these people have done it to other people before. So I'm just giving you the information. So we'll see. She said, I could be right, I could be wrong, but I believe I'm right. That's all I'm
oh,
telling you. I'm just a
which,
message.
well, to me, her channel already been in the toilet. That same cracked up ass motherfucking toilet that her ass take a penitentiary chance sitting on every goddamn day. Okay, so
She take she take a graveyard chance sitting on that thing because God knows if that motherfucker crack and it cuts deep. It cuts deep. Ain't no surgeon gonna be willing to go in there and stitch that thing up. It's probably full of fungus. You think
oh,
Tracy got some black shit growing on her. Ain't no
oh,
telling what is growing down there.
and you notice she quit trying to come on camera. Now, at first, she was trying to come on camera all the time, but see, Tracy be eating herself and don't even know it. So she
Ugh.
can't come on camera no more because she don't want to get caught slipping again. Nasty bitch.
Just caught eating boogers. I mean scabs off her face, and don't
She
it
might as
just
well
so.
eat boogers. They said if you eat scabs and eat boogers, you got the same mental problem.
Just, that is a mental problem. Somebody, I
I
forget
don't
where it
see why
was.
that's a
Somebody,
mental problem.
yeah, somebody pulled up the meaning of eating your skin is some type of mental thing that you have going on. Yeah, so I did see that. I think it was on LSA. Oh, I can't remember the name of the term for it. I can't hear you, Deanna.
I put it on my community wall too. It's called handicap.
It's called special needs. No, not hand, no, not boogers and oh, not
Mm,
boogers and scabs.
yes, boogers and scabs. Go read it. I put it on my community wall. Sorry,
Okay,
KJ.
so y'all go to now look at hood scriptures. Hood scriptures. I've been calling your name all day,
I'm
trying to
moving.
say hood table. Okay, so y'all know hood scriptures is a thing, but I unfortunately always mess up hood tables name and call her hood scriptures. Okay, so the one, okay, let's talk about the period part. So this is what we were conversing about yesterday about the menstrual cycle and the fact that we must always hear an announcement about this dang on menstrual cycle. So I hear that she was over there talking about her period and telling people to eat her bloody box and all of this type of stuff. Where does this type of stuff come from? This disgusting type of obviously she's really disgusted with her own woman parts because she's always threatening other people to eat them. It's nothing like pleasurable. It's
That's what
always
she wants. She really want that girl. Ain't nobody never girl. Come on now.
no, she wields that, let's see, like a weapon. She is always that's always a threat.
What
When
you say? It's a
you,
weapon.
yes.
I guess you're right. If you can't properly clean that motherfucker, it is a weapon. Ain't it?
And even if it was clean, you suffocate trying to put your face in there, trying to get to any spot that has any type of stimulation. You fucking suffocate trying to do anything with that fucking big bitch. Why are you threatening people? They're gonna get her up on what do you call them, terroristic threats if she keep on telling
Trying to make
inviting
somebody give her
people.
some head.
Oh my God. So that's it. Look at
Mm.
Terry said, I'm scared. Yeah. And we gotta hear about this period all the time. And so we kind of was laughing about that yesterday. Anything you want to add about this?
Unsanitary, bitch. Like, ain't nobody sitting up here wanna. We didn't even talk about periods when we was kids because we ain't want the motherfucker. So how the hell we gonna get up here now and sniffing 35 and 40 years old talking about something nasty? I don't want to hear that nasty ass shit from no
Corio
nasty ass bitch.
Corio said head. I guess Corio is one of the women who like, I thought only men got head. There's a
No,
head to the there's a
give me
head to the
head top,
clitoris.
top,
Yeah.
top. Mm.
She said, y'all nasty this morning. Oh my God. Oh my God.
But it's a
Yeah.
mess. I can't do it though. It's just no, that's just disgusting. And everybody, oh Lord, I don't know. That's y'all friend. Y'all like to sit over there and listen to a miserable big bitch with a motherfucking uncanny looking ass. Want to sit up here and talk about eating food and nasty ass periods all the time. And then the first thing she used to talk about is when the folks wouldn't even come fix her motherfucking shower. So that big sour bitch was sitting up there and hadn't even motherfucking bathed, and y'all want to hear her talk about a period? Girl, get the fuck out of here, honey.
Hmm.
Cancel.
Yeah, and maybe it's a good thing that her period has just started coming back on because, like you say, it was a while back she couldn't even fit in the shower. Now, can you imagine all of that fungus growth and bacterial growth down there from just simply not
Brianna probably
bathing
need to go
from
to the doctor.
just simply, you remember all that motherfucking cement she had packed up under them gums, and then Lipstick Alley was dragging her so bad about them all that stucco at her gum lines that she finally went to the doctor, and then when she to the dentist, and then when she went to the dentist, she act like she did some big shit. Bitch, you were
Do
shamed
that
into going to the
regularly.
dentist. That's some regular shit. That's some regular shit that people who can, maybe it's not so regular to a bitch who can't fit in regular chairs. So maybe she had to find a specialized dentist that she could lay back in their chair for that many hours to grab all that stucco out of her gums. And then she said that they pulled some black shit out of her gums. Bitch, are you
So
surprised?
she had
Did
a deep cleaning.
yeah, she
They had
had
to go up
a
her gums. So
periodontal.
that means she ain't been. Yeah, she ain't been there in a while. Then when they do that, that means you ain't been going.
Yeah, she had a periodontal cleaning, and this bitch
Ugh.
sitting up talking about, ooh, they pulled some black stuff out. Can you imagine what they'll pull out your pussy then, bitch?
Ooh.
Shit.
They might call the corner. That bitch go to the motherfucking gynecologist. That bitch go call the corner. That bitch got to be dead. It's a dead man here. Ain't no way. But that is true though, cause oh Lord, my grandma used to always say you could tell how a woman head look, hair on her ass look by the hair on her head. She ain't washing her hair on her head. She ain't washing her hair on her ass. So that's
Hello.
pretty much how that go.
Choreo Lover said, throw the breakfast away, just wait on lunch at this point. Are you
Hi,
there, Deanna?
Terrio. This is a hot ass mess
No,
though.
she said, just wait for dinner. Fuck it. Just
Okay.
fast. Just fast.
Well, we need to go over there and get in Brianna face and say this same shit if that's what it's making y'all do. Maybe it'll make her ass will not want to eat.
Maybe so. Maybe so.
Maybe Teresa need to offer a piece of scab or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
How do
Oh,
you
you're
look?
disgusting. Oh, I bet you she'll fuck up a oh.
Y'all
I bet
saying
you.
I'm disgusting and Teresa the one over there doing the shit. Come on now.
it's a good thing that that fat bitch can't reach her motherfucking toes, cause I bet she'll fuck a old fungus, old gnarled up toenail up. I
She do
bet you
look like the
she.
type that'll bite her own toenails, don't it? She do look like that type, don't it?
This seems like the only thing stopping her is her flexibility, and there's no way she could put her foot to her mouth, because it's no way her legs would have to be the legs of a 7 foot tall to reach around
Brianna
all
can
that
barely,
belly to
she
let her
can't.
leg.
That's what I was just finna say, girl. She can't get her knees and her belly to coordinate. How the hell you think she gonna feel a toe? You say she couldn't tie her fucking shoe. Brianna can't reach her feet,
Not at
and that's
all.
real shit.
Her
Brianna
best friend,
cannot reach her feet. I don't believe she can even do it backwards. Put your leg behind you. I don't even think she can do it backwards. Brianna
her
cannot reach no feet.
her best friend ain't even no slip on shoes. Her best friend is flip flops. Hey, I don't even think she can reach down there and put a finger
Brianna might as
behind the
well put some
heel of her
bands
shoe.
around the motherfucking feet, baby. Get some old potato sacks and put them around them goddamn hooves. That's the only thing that's gonna cover them motherfuckers up. Brianna have on tennis shoes, can't tie them up. She have on some damn flats, can't get all her foot on the side inside the shoe. Child, fuck that shit. Brianna need to walk barefooted. That's
She
all
can't
that.
even. Them new shoes, them earth shoes or whatever they have, and under the bottom of them look like the shape of your foot. She can't even wear them.
Mm-mm. No, who? Brianna ain't got no art. She put that on. Brianna kill herself. Can't even walk. Girl, have ooh, you being petty now. You want her to put on a shoe with an arch in it, Ronnie Q? Is that what you trying to say?
It don't have an arch. It looks like a bare foot on the bottom, and on top it has like the toes in it. You know what those shoes that I'm talking about? And they say they're supposed to help you walk real natural. It looks like a bare foot, but it has like a rubber sole.
Strap across the top and around the ankle.
No, you slip it on like a glove. It almost look like a glove for your foot that has a rubber sole, and the sole is shaped like your toes and shit too. You ain't never seen that shoe?
She can't wrap shit around her foot. So ain't no need. Ain't
Hold
no
on one
need to
second.
see what you talking about, girl. Talking about some a rubber shoe. Ronnie Q petted in a motherfucker. How the fuck Brianna gonna get down there and put on a rubber shoe? Even if it's a slide on. That don't make no damn sense. I don't believe Brianna can put her slide on comfortably. And that's just the honest to God truth, honey. She look like the one fall over to the side trying to slide her feet in a dang on flip flop.
Now you said she got to get her flip flops stretched out before she can wear them. She got to take her flip flops to a cobbler to get them stretched before she can wear them.
Yeah, she gotta put them Dennis things in the top of the shoe to hold that motherfucker open till she get her foot in there. Big bitch.
Bitch need a shoehorn to put on some flip flops. them long shoehorns they have. She got. Oh my god.
Exactly the same one she be wiping her ass with. Yep,
That's
that one.
I was just gonna say she probably wiped some toilet tissue around that shit.
Uh-huh. I don't even believe she got no toilet tissue. She just scoop her ass up and wrench it off in the toilet. Just squish it around in the toilet and scoop her ass up again on nasty pig. Uh,
Oh my god. There's be some jowls hanging down in that hole in that toilet. I bet you she got a mean suction grip. I bet you that toilet is almost ripped up from the wax ring. That bitch has so much
you
suction.
ain't gonna tell me that bitch ain't plunging that toilet every time she use the bathroom. Big heavy turd having ass bitch. I don't believe it.
Look, I bet you she worse than an old nigga like William Carruthers. William Carruthers got to make sure his long balls don't touch the water, and she got to make sure her inner thigh meat ain't touching the water. I bet you she got to do a lot of adjusting for that meat to not just sag on into that motherfucking shitty ass water. Oh my God. Ugh, just a mess. And
No,
she
y'all.
talking about us.
Honey, can't talk about no motherfucking body. Mm-mm. Can't talk about nobody. Let's talk about how she picked out the motherfucking red pants and went out in public. Let's talk about who took that picture of her ass and letting everybody jump in there and Photoshop her motherfucking nasty ass out in public.
Ugh,
Shit.
girl, red pants and a pink purse. No, let's talk about that. Just talk about Riley ain't your friend because she let you come out in that shit, and
Yeah.
Riley ain't a friend to herself because she was seen out with you in that shit. I'm just saying, ain't no way in hell. Okay, Deanna, you
No, you ain't lying. Let me get my tail off of here, girl. I gotta go and get some stuff handled because I gotta get on the highway in a little bit. So I'm gonna be back in the chat, honey. Talk to you
yeah.
later.
Thank you, Deanna.
You're
All
welcome, baby.
right. That was Deanna clowning up here. Them pants was a hot mess. Okay, so yeah, that's all I got. Sub to Deanna Irving, sub to our very own Very Carey as well. And don't forget on tomorrow night, it's a couple of little quick presentation. Oh, I want to make a correction. Uh, I think it was Monday or either last week or Monday. I made a mistake. There was a viral post being put out, and it stated that in Houston, 72,000 people had tested positive for I believe I said it was herpes. That was a false report, and someone had it had gone viral, but it was a false report. So let me show you the correction on that and how they got to that. I definitely don't want to put that bad information out. Here we go.
If you've been injured in a car accident, don't call an attorney. Use this AI app instead. That's what I did.
About an alarming social media post that is going viral. It claims to show more than 46,000 people tested positive for various STDs in Houston just last week. Stephen Goen is getting some answers about what those numbers really mean. Stephen.
Len, this post is alarming because it's been viewed more than 3 million times, but it actually refers to the number of STD tests across the state, not diagnoses. Tonight, the Houston Health Department is now apologizing for the quote distress this may have caused, but they still don't know who exactly put this information out there. It only took 24 hours for this image to gain traction on social media. It claims tens of thousands of people in Houston were diagnosed with chlamydia, gonorrhea, syphilis, or HIV in the past week. But that's not true. In a statement to the KHOU 11 Verify team, the Houston Health Department says this post includes grossly overstated numbers and incorrect information. We're told those numbers actually represent the number of tests done for these STDs across the entire state last week, not just Houston. And there's no indication if the tests were positive or negative. According to the Houston Health Department, a quote, violation of its policies resulted in the data being shared. The department is now conducting an investigation, but a spokesperson would not say if an employee has been identified as the one who published that data.
I knew immediately that a lot of people would read it incorrectly and not understand it.
Jeffrey Campbell with Allies in Hope, a Houston organization focused on ending the spread of HIV, says he was disappointed.
It really bothers me
to see misinformation and stigma about STDs gaining traction online. He believes if people are getting tested, it's a good sign they're being responsible.
Individuals cannot know their status, whether it's an HIV status or an STI status, unless they get tested. Testing leads us to ending the HIV epidemic.
Now, we will stay on the health department to see if they find the employee responsible for this misinformation and if that person faces any consequences or disciplinary action. The health department says they do want people to remain safe when it comes to sex. At the Houston Health Department, Stephen Goen, KHOU 11 News.
Yeah, the big questions who and
Okay, and there's one more thing that I want to present to you guys. It's about this woman who is running for I believe it's the Attorney General in Missouri. So she had some real crazy things to say about black people. She's an immigrant from Colombia. Her parents were immigrants from Colombia, and she's running. She's a Trump. She's a Trumper, and let's hear her agenda that she is running on. Hold on, let me get beyond this commercial. One second. One second. I gotta start it over. Here we go.
Black people to, well, you know what it means. GTFO. You know exactly what that means. If not, keep thinking about it. GTFO if they hate the US. Who said we hate the US? We don't like your ways. We're not trying to hate. It's the other way around. Watch.
Reparations from slavery and Black victimization is about to be shoved down our throats for the most ratchet holiday in America. BLM raised millions, but what did they do for Black?
Okay, reparations about to be shoved down our throat for the most what? Ratchet holiday in America. See, they don't like you, but they like your lingo. What ratchet holiday in America is she speaking of? She's speaking of Juneteenth. Okay, let's continue.
Lives. It is outrageous to see people asking for reparations, even though they never went through slavery. These ungrateful people should be celebrated because they were born in the greatest nation to ever exist. Here's a tip. If you don't like America, kindly get the f- out.
I used to live in St. Louis, Missouri, land of the Dred Scott case. Remember how shocked America was? Supreme Court upholding slavery, denying the legality of Black citizens. So it should not surprise you. Valentina Gomez, the 25-year-old GOP candidate for Secretary of State in Missouri, posted that video across her social media belittling Juneteenth, firing off her criticisms of reparations, all while donning a shirt that read, "Don't be weak and gay." Her family, they got to be ashamed. They got to be ashamed. I generally don't speak on people's family, but there's got to be somebody in her family who says, I'm not with her.
With millions watching.
But I don't. I disagree because she most likely got it from her family. But here we go.
To the show.
In a post caption, Gomez, a Colombian native whose family migrated to the US. This is why I'm telling you, her family is not about this. I hope they're not about this. She wrote, Juneteenth is ratchet. And I agree with, they love to put her in our face, don't they? Candace Owens. If you don't like America, GTFO. The conservative pundit has also slammed the holiday as lame, ghetto, made up. I'll tell you what's ratchet. That what I just played for you is ratchet. That's the only ratchet thing I saw. But look, let's give her a history lesson. I know you all know, but let's give her a history lesson. Juneteenth commemorates the day when the last enslaved African Americans in Confederate states were freed. And you know why it took that long? It's so devilish. Union soldiers arrived in the town of Galveston, June 19th, 1865. Union Major General Gordon Granger proclaimed it Emancipation Day. It was proclaimed a federal holiday. Well, not the next year or the year after that or 100 years. Oh, well, that was just a couple years ago, 2021. Lana Black Star with the history lesson. However, African Americans in bondage in other non-Confederate states such as Kentucky and Delaware, y'all always want to think it's the South, right? You got to remember this was everywhere. weren't legally freed until the 13th Amendment took effect on December 6, 1865. So we're talking, 6 months later. You just want to get every drop, don't you? Just squeeze all of it out of us. Gomez responded to the backlash in a comment to Newsweek. Gomez didn't back down from her remarks. Straight white men built the roads we drive on, the buildings we live in, and the ones that fought and declared independence from the tyranny of the British for us to have freedom and the pursuit of happiness. You got to get her a history lesson, a real one, not one that Santos wrote. Are you for real, Miss Gomez? To anyone that does not like America, GTFO, get the out. President Trump is the greatest president of all time, and I look forward to accepting his endorsement. With any luck, it'll go like the rest of them been going lately. Let's get her endorsed. Former president. And maybe it'll go like the rest of them. They're not batting 1,000, that's for sure. Like many of her unabashed Republican peers, she is a fervent Trump supporter who hasn't shied away from sharing her far-right views on social media. I call them racist and homophobic and misogynistic. Several posts advocating mass deportations, law enforcement protections, gun rights. She's also attacked the LGBTQ plus community, Pride Month, and DEI initiatives. After a Brooklyn federal judge criticized the behavior of several New York City firefighters who heckled the state attorney general, Letitia, I won my case, James, at a promotion ceremony. Gomez said those workers were being suppressed by a tyrant government.
Okay, so that's what I wanted you to see. Who is running for the Attorney General in St. Louis, Missouri? So when you hear people say that it is important, hey Bird, for you to vote at your local level elections and actually know who these people are and what they're standing for, you would not think that a immigrant from Colombia is looking for mass deportations. I'm sure not of Colombians, but of who? And she's telling you who your ancestors actually built the roads and all the monuments in Washington, D.C., that white people built these. Okay, so let's be clear. Um, we're going to be getting together tomorrow. We're going to start a half an hour before the debate. The debate starts at 9 Eastern. It starts at 8 Central. It starts at 6 Pacific. So we'll be meeting a half hour before then to watch the debate together, to do a couple of polls, to have a say at what you're looking for these candidates to answer during this debate. And I want you guys to come and watch the debate with me tomorrow. What did you say? But they want to celebrate Columbus Day with his Stephen ass. Yes. Yeah. So I thought that was like highly, highly crazy. Okay. Another puppet trying to get attention that knows nothing about the history of slavery or freedom. And to know the history of slavery, you are knowing the history of America. She does not know American history. Okay. No, that exactly hood scriptures. No, white men built that. They built the roads. And oh my God. Yeah. So she's, I think they say she's 24, 25. I hate it when she stands in for Rashad. She's so burnt. Yes, like quit trying to put emphasis. Just go on and talk. I think her name is Sharon. Just go on and talk. She. I wish she would speak. Listen at me. I have my nerves. I know you guys wish I would speak quicker as well, but her speech pattern is her speech pattern. But I think she. Good morning, the ghetto view. Your state attorney controls your life more than the president. Vote wisely. Exactly. The state attorney. Yes, the state attorney. That's who. Uh, and she's running against the state attorney in St. Louis is already, excuse me, already a right wing loon. That is the state attorney who pressed to have that 16-year-old black girl who defended herself against the expelled student who came up there and hit her, attacked her first, and she was not expelled, suspended student. She was already suspended for fighting the day before, came back up there and then attacked her. This girl defended herself, and this guy said that he wanted to try her as an adult and this, that, and the other, and all that. So you already have an extremist attorney general in St. Louis. So I don't know if he is going for a different position, but now she is running for his job. So your local elections are extremely important. So I hope you guys come out and watch the debate with me on tomorrow. And I will be here a half hour before the debate. So I'm going to put a reminder up. And please just come and join us and let's converse about this. Okay. So I thank you guys for coming out. I hope you guys hit the like button. Thank you guys for the cash apps. I really appreciate you guys. If you want to support the channel, $ Ronnie Q. You can also join the good morning. You can also join, will definitely be there. I appreciate that. You can also join the membership and tell a friend. Share it out. I'm gonna put the reminder up today, and I hope you content creators will share it out. My, most state attorneys are race soldiers. Exactly. So she is looking to be the state attorneys, and if you cannot understand, that's exactly what she is. I mean, she is just going after black people wholly and entirely. Okay. Okay, Heat Wave, go lay down and put your feet up. That is tomorrow, Heat Wave. It's not tonight. Hopefully, you'll feel better by tomorrow. Okay, she needs to worry about her country and them with dog activities. I I'm not sure what you mean them with dog activities. But this is her own country now. I mean, shit. She could not run if this wasn't her country. Everybody's always, and she wants to say something is ratchet. See, they love everything about what our culture represents, creates, make our own. They want to take it from it and use it as their own. Juneteenth is the most ratchet ghetto holiday. Really, bitch? And obviously you should love it. Then you should really love it. You're using the word ratchet and ghetto to describe a holiday where they kept our ancestors enslaved as long as they possibly could, not telling them that they had actually been freed. But the holiday is ratchet and ghetto, or are you ratchet and ghetto? Anyway, I could go on forever about this. Okay, so I do appreciate the replay crew. I hope to see you guys out tomorrow. Hey, Babs. Okay. Oh, and you're talking about that pandering. Yes, I am. I go back a little bit. I played a clip. So please uh check me out tomorrow. I will be doing a debate. We will be watching the debate together. I will be doing some polls. I will be asking you some questions about what you hope to hear answered in the debate. Because, not for nothing, a lot of black people think that they can take the position of, well, what have Biden done for me? And, I may not even vote, or I may vote. It's a lot of people who are allegedly leaning to vote for 45. So none of it makes sense. The same people who are leaning to vote 45 because Biden didn't do enough for them, you are the same type of person who cannot even get a job at working at McDonald's if you have a case on you, but you're going to say you're going to vote from someone who was just convicted of, was it 38 charges? But you couldn't even get a job at McDonald's if you had one weed charge on your. Okay, let's get serious, people. People, we really need to get serious about what we want in office and look at the restraints that the Republican Party is saying that they are willing to live up under to get the job done. There's a lot of Republicans who are trying to make it seem like it's okay to live under martial law. A lot of people, if I know a lot of people don't watch these other networks, but you would do yourself a favor to listen to what some of these people are trying to put out here to tenderize your mind, to make you feel like, oh well, it's okay, it's all for the greater good. People pay attention. Anyway, that's all I got. I thank you for. Oh, I got Tiny Elvis. Why I got Tiny Elvis up here? Okay. So I hope you listen and to understand. There's a there seems to be something real sinister coming down the pike. That's just my opinion. I don't know, but you have to listen to all sides and you have to vote your interests. All right, thank you guys for coming out. Hit the like button, cash up $ Ronnie Q, join the membership, and if you join the membership, I will send you a keychain. Look on the membership community wall. Thank you all for being here. God bless you. I'll see you on the YouTube streets. All right. Have a good day. Bye bye.